This video is sponsored by Galaxy Lamps. Stay tuned to find out more. Leprechauns, Clovers, St. Patty's Day, color green. Green Rangers are not leprechauns. You know what they are though? The wild card of a Power Rangers team. The Green Ranger is an essential part of any Power Rangers team, unless you think of the Black Ranger, which are easily interchangeable. Some of these Green Rangers can be a second in command, a sixth ranger, or just a funny guy. Today we're taking a look at the history of the Green Rangers, see where it started, and see where it's at today. Yo, what's up everybody, it's Este here. Let's explain some Green Rangers. First off, Tommy Oliver, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We all know him. He was initially an evil ranger using the Dragon Power Coin that the villain Rita Repulsa uses to brainwash Tommy into doing her evil doings. The original Green with Evil miniseries showed how Tommy Oliver gave some whoopings, Zord invasions, sword growing, and just a general good introduction to our first Green Ranger. For him being the first, it was definitely showing how Green could definitely be a wild card of a team. And even though he eventually turned good and joined the rest of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he would soon be replaced by a White Ranger, which is also himself. Before we move on though, let's talk about today's sponsor, Galaxy Lamps. Now, are you tired of those LED light strips filling up the borders of your room? Well, with today's sponsor, Galaxy Lamps, you can take that cosmic fury ding, and send it over to your room. With Galaxy Lamps and its Galaxy Lamp 2.0, you get a combination of constellations, nebulae, and crashing ocean waves, all projected onto any surface you can think of. Walls, ceilings, corners. If it's a surface, you can put a lamp on it, and it'll look cool. It lights up a room brilliantly with 360-degree rotating dynamic projection. It's also good for snapping pictures too. Just stand in front of it, take a nice photo. I bet the people on the gram would like it. It's super easy to customize too with the Galaxy Lamps app, being able to control brightness, color, and more. You also have unlimited possibilities to any color combo you desire. You can even set a timer for it to turn off while you're sleeping. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and honestly, it has been really cool just to even just lay down and just look up into the stars. It's super awesome.
This is so Astro World sicko mode right now.
Use the first link in the description down below or go to galaxylamps.co/higheste and use code higheste for 15% off your order on Galaxy Lamps today. Moving on, there wasn't a Green Ranger in the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, but there was one in Power Rangers Zeo, now played by Adam, who originally was the second Mighty Morphin Black Ranger of the team, but went and got the Zeo Crystal and made him green. Does that mean anything with the history of the original Green Ranger? No. Adam is a very different Green Ranger compared to Tommy Oliver. He was very serious, he was very quiet. He was more of an observer for the team and really tried his best at any situation possible. I heard he started boxing. Cool. He would also be the Green Ranger for the Power Rangers Turbo team, but eventually would give up his powers to Carlos. Now this guy, good replacement, I guess, but he does go into situations not necessarily thinking 100% of the time. And considering, you know, all these brand new guys are supposed to be kind of like a father figure, a family figure in a way to Justin the Blue Ranger, he had to do some maturing up. We then had Damon of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy as Galaxy Green. Actually the first Green Ranger with the power of wind. I don't see wind as the color green, but hey, they do themselves. He was a senior mechanic on the Astro Megaship initially, as well as an amateur boxer. Alright, so combine some cockiness levels of an athlete with the tech geekiness, and there you go, we got a nice Green Ranger right here. Comment question of the day: who is your favorite Green Ranger? I'll be honest, it's Ziggy. We'll get to Ziggy in a few minutes, but I'm just saying it's Ziggy. Leave a like. 1,500 likes to lock in your answer. I'll do more videos just like this one. Tweet, 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 tweet. But you know what's more playful than a Lost Galaxy Green Ranger? A Lightspeed Rescue Green Ranger who is a space cowboy. Okay. Joel, he isn't a teenager with attitude. He's a aerial stuntman. Am I reading that right? He also married the Ranger's assistant. I thought the show was about teens still. He was initially reluctant to join the team in the first place. It was kind of very hard for him to listen to others, but he eventually matured up. And with becoming more open-minded, I guess that means you get to marry your assistant. Moving on. Trip was the last Green Ranger of the Saban era and also one of our first Alien Rangers to be part of a main team. Unless you count the Alien Rangers team. I guess that doesn't count. Now obviously Trip is from the future where aliens, I guess, are normally part of a Power Rangers team. But he was also naive and gullible, very childlike. I can't believe they still have those in the future. He's from the planet Zebria, where the Supersonic Rangers are from. But he's also a tech geek, can read minds, and just generally predict the future. But bruh does think he is little Uzi Vert with that gem on his head. Come on, man. Moving on to Ninja Storm, though, we have our first Green Ranger 6 Ranger since Tommy Oliver and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and this right here, in my opinion, is one of the coolest Green Rangers out there. Also a tech geek at the secret Ninja Academy. His dad is the guinea pig mentor of the Rangers, but guess what? The guinea pig didn't want his son to be part of a Ninja Academy. Didn't let him do his lessons, but he did observe, though, and learn that way, which ultimately led him to become a Ranger in the team. He like traveled back to the past and got like the morphins on his necklace. It grows big. It's really cool. It's really cool. He also has a helicopter and a baseball bat and a super mode. Yeah, because he has a shield, kind of like how Tommy did, but he can actually remove the shield, turn the helmet, super samurai mode. The coolest thing ever. But wait, back to the bat though. That's cooler than the dagger. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, virtual cam. It was like a 2000s version of cam. Very skater, very timed. It didn't age well, I will say that. However, after cam, we did get a streak of funny Green Rangers, that being Bridge, Xandar, and Ziggy. All funny guys in all different ways. Bridge is a dude who can like read auras and also like his toast buttery. Why does this feel weird? He's also Jewish. Bridge and I are like this. He was the funny one of the team, got made fun of sometimes for his stupidity. That's kind of mean, I'm sorry, Bridge. But he did, you know, stop a bank robber once. I think he also grabbed a car in that episode too. Wow. He did get promoted to Blue Ranger, then Red Ranger. So I guess Green is just part of his past at this point. Xandar is a New Zealand man who tries to charm his way out of everything. Hey, I'm Xander. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good accent. He also has a form that gives him muscles. So I don't think any 6 Ranger could say that. They don't got muscles like Xandar does. Ziggy, he can teleport. Oop. Where your clothes at? His clothes are gone. Damn. He questions the spandex and explosions of the team, so he already has my seal of approval on that one, because I questioned that too. He's the other half of Dylan in a way, kind of being like his best friend, a little step bro in kind of a way. Dylan trying to find himself, his real identity, and Ziggy just like trying to live because the mob is after him. Ziggy's a criminal and has done crimes. He also became a Ranger on accident. Good for him. Oh yeah, there actually was a Jungle Fury Green Ranger too. The Jungle Fury Master Green Ranger. Not really a Ranger because it's a Ranger in spiritual form, not in physical form. And yeah, sure, Master Fant probably had a physical form, as we see in Jungle Fury comics, but as a Spirit Ranger, come on, man. Since green is the color of luck, though, I'm very lucky to have you here watching this video. I would be more lucky if you joined the E-Squad today by subscribing and ringing the notification bell to join the E-Squad, the best fan base ever. E-Squad comment of the day. I can't see where the comment is at, but I bet it's funny and cool, and if you leave one in the comments down below, you might be in the next video. I'm opening my eyes now to continue. Mike of Samurai, also Super Samurai. He did get a Super Samurai mode, not as cool as Cam's. This guy likes pizza and playing video games, and not really taking his samurai stuff seriously. But as we see throughout the show, he does grow to become a very respectful samurai member, and actually led the team of Power Rangers in the legendary battle, so good for him, leading the charge. He ultimately does have a lot of skill, and will usually go head first in the battle. Moving on, though, we got Jake from Super Mega Force. He liked Gia, I guess. He was the Black Ranger first, though.
There's a simple explanation for that.
We don't have an explanation for that. He was a class clown. He liked soccer. I think that's it. Apparently, he wanted to reveal the identity for the Rangers for personal gain. Okay. Riley.
Bruh.
What did he do? Be quiet. He also became a Ranger on accident. The only thing I remember about Riley was like he was skilled with puzzles. He helped with that. He's good at chess, Rubik's Cube. Don't know what else. And fencing. Good at fencing. Good kid. Ultimately, we're at the end, and today we have Izzy, the Dino Fury Green Ranger, and now the Cosmic Fury Green Ranger. She's our first girl Green Ranger, goated. Rip off that skirt, goated. Good swordsman. She's very athletic. She has a brother who's also on the team. And she's gonna have a girlfriend who's also on the team. Sassy, funny, caring. She has quickly become one of the fan favorite Rangers and probably one of the favorite Green Rangers ever. But here we are today with Izzy, and it really shows you the different types of Green Rangers we got. We got those 6 Ranger ones that are very serious. We got technique Green Rangers, funny Green Rangers, Xander. But with that, that's ultimately the history of the Green Rangers and Power Rangers. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Dino and Fuego. I'm also on Instagram, Nato and Fuego. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Of course, and as always, stay awesome.